Alright, time for another adult animated film. So this is The Missing Link, aka BC Rock. So this movie's created by an artist named Picha or something, and it's the same artist that did Tarzoon, Shame of the Jungle. So, so this one is it's a caveman, historical fiction movie, or kind of a satire of caveman stories. This was actually like a year before the famous caveman movie. Was it The Search for Fire? And then there was also silly caveman movie with Ringo Starr in it. Yeah, I think both of those came out the very next year. So yeah, yeah. So I guess the story is we have the advent of the Neanderthals, and at one of the cave women gives birth to two sons. One of them is like, about as sophisticated as the rest of them, and then the other one, he comes out a little more advanced, if you will. Like, obviously he's not like smart or anything, but or at least by human standards, but compared to the other guys, yeah, he's smarter. So yeah, this original movie, he goes by the name O. In the English dub that I watched, he instead goes by Stewie Babcock. Yeah, and he's outcast from the other cavemen. They throw him out of the tribe as a baby, and along the way he befriends a brontosaurus named Bone and a pterodactyl named Slick, who's kind of an obnoxious black stereotype. And yeah, I think, I'm not sure, but I think Slick might be voiced by a white guy. So yeah, that makes it a little more, yeah. Um, but yeah, the whole movie is basically about, you know, O, aka Stewie Babcock's, adventures along the, you know, along the, whatever you call the environment. I guess hills, jungles, volcanoes, wherever cavemen, tend to travel. And along the way, he encounters a bunch of crazy creatures, and but the twist is, there's a bunch of R-rated, naughty jokes, mostly based around bodily humor. There's there is some sex in this movie, but this is probably the first one that I've seen that I can definitely say was not made to be sexy. It was made to be just, well, basically it was made to be shocking. Because, yeah, there's definitely no real fan service for anyone who's looking for TNA, at least, unless you're into fat, ugly cave women. Yeah, I guess those words I used might be a little, you know, problematic, I say in quotes. But yeah, you know what I mean. If you're into, like, overweight, homely looking cave women, or female cat creatures. Yeah, there's like our main character actually at like the 2/3 mark has sex with a female cat creature thing. So yeah, interspecies, relationships. It doesn't go too far, but yeah, the relationship doesn't go very far, but still, he has sex with the cat creature. And yeah, that's about. The cat creatures are about as close as you get to fan service in this. And yeah, no, if you're a furry, maybe that would be something for you, but yeah, pretty weird for me. And yeah, naturally there is a lot of nudity in this one, and yeah, pretty much all of it is unattractive. Can't name one truly attractive body in this. And even characters that aren't like supposed to be human, they'll give them like these rather explicit looking rear ends, and yeah. And we have our main character who honestly doesn't seem to have any private parts, or at least that's what it looks like. I guess it's just covered in his really bushy pubic hair. And yeah, there's a lot of gross and shocking scenes in this, and definitely goes for being offensive, and yeah, it's pretty vulgar. And yeah, I guess it had a bit more semblance of a story than the other ones I've looked at before, or at least most of them. I guess, well, in terms of like, having a story beyond, having sex, or, I guess, yeah, all of the Ralph Bakshi movies definitely had more substance than, or at the very least, they go for some kind of, social commentary. The closest this seems to come is that near the end, they seem to be making kind of a subtle commentary about, like, how destructive man is, that typical old, yeah, that typical old stuff that has appeared multiple times by now. And, yeah. I will say the animation wasn't bad. It was pretty nice as far as, smutty movies go. Let's see. Again, I watched the English dub, and this version was actually made in 1984. But, yeah. There's a lot of notable rock songs in this. Apparently the original version, like, all of the songs were done by artist Leo Sayer. You might know him as the guy who does "You Make Me Feel Like Dancing." But yeah, they with this remake, they replaced most of his songs. There's still a few of his songs with songs by various artists. Clarence Clemens, Genesis, Hall & Oates. Yeah, those are the most notable artists I can see in here. But yeah, there's all kinds of songs. And it's, let's see. Well, I guess probably some of my more favorite songs in here were by the band Steel Breeze. Never heard of them before, but, I thought their songs were pretty kick-ass. let's see. Uh, and yeah, there's also some notable. Well, there's two notable voices in here. Actually, I guess I'll bring up another one. Or, let's see, it says Bob Caliban, but, well, I guess that wasn't like the 84 dub, but, yeah, we got a few, let's see, Jim Vallely and Jonathan Schmock. But most notably, we have Christopher Guest, apparently as various characters, most notably one of the voices of the No Lobes, a race of, slightly more advanced and yet slightly less human-looking creatures that, they're like these hard-working creatures with, they're smarter and, yeah. But most notably, we actually have a dragon in this movie, and he's voiced by Bill Murray. Yeah. And yeah, it's kind of strange that Murray's name doesn't appear in the end credits, but I guess it's because he's like so much more famous than everyone else in this cast. But yeah, it is kind of, well, it's definitely interesting hearing, such a major Hollywood actor. I mean, even by 1984, I mean, that was the same year he did Ghostbusters, so yeah, it's kind of crazy to hear him playing such a relatively small role. I mean, I guess the dragon is, I guess he's kind of a standout character in his own right, but yeah. Aside from that, I mean, I'll say the movie was very interesting, if nothing else. I wouldn't necessarily say it was funny, but I guess that's subjective. Some people might like it if you're into like super crude, vulgar humor, then yeah, this movie might be for you. Yeah, a lot like Shame of the Jungle. Yeah. And yeah, like that movie, I guess, as rather vulgar and crude it was, at least it's, I guess they're trying to, be satirical and all that. So I guess this movie has a good enough idea what it is, But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a fan. It's not really, for the most part, these movies just aren't my cup of tea, and so I guess for what it wasn't too bad. It wasn't, I'm pretty sure I remember Tarzoon being grosser, so I guess that's something, so I don't know. I think I'll just go ahead and give this a 6 out of 10 just for at least, having nice animation and a somewhat coherent story. Although I will say it does kind of drag at parts, and yeah. Yeah, definitely not a movie that I would consider myself a fan of, but yeah, wasn't that bad. Just kind of mid in the end for me. So yeah, as usual, if there's anything else I need to add, I'll put it in the comments. And I guess I'll leave it at that for now. Mash it and smash it, signing off.